physical side of things in particular?
Yeah, I mean, I think they play with an edge. I think that they're fast and the way they move the puck. The way that they have guys that can skate there. Um, they played well, and I thought that playing against Sweden, they did a lot of similar things. They probably were a little bit more physical and would expect the game to be a little bit more physical. But in saying that, it's you look at the speed of it. Sometimes it's hard to get those hits, and I'm sure both teams will want to play that way. I think we want it to be physical too, but yeah, the speed of the game will dictate that. I think.
You played against both, Bennett and Marchand. The idea of them being together on a line, kind of doing what they can do combined. What do you think of that?
Yeah, I think everybody just got to, play their game, and obviously it's going to be an emotional game and intense, but everyone's on the team for a reason and trusted to play their game. So those guys have played in big games, and know that the edge that they bring is important, but also you still got to play hockey. So they're really good at finding that balance.
Talking about being in games, what will be the challenge facing Matthew Brady playing in the same unit with Tkachuk?
Well, I mean, you look at all those guys; they're all capable of scoring, can skate, big guys that are good in and around the net. So, I think that you look at every line is going to have strengths, and I think it's just about who's going to get to their game a little bit better, a little bit more, who executes the best. But you go right through the lineup. I mean, every team's got depth here and guys that are capable of playing a lot of different ways, and that's why they're here. So, yeah, they're a dangerous line.
You've had this group together, been together for a few days now. Sid, what stands out about the Canadian group? Some guys you probably didn't know well coming in.
It's hard to say. I think that just going off the last game and seeing guys, I think the edge. Everyone knows that you got to be skilled to play on a team like this, but I think it's the edge that in the grit. I think that's part of the game that you see a little bit more when it gets tighter, and when shots need to be blocked or you need big plays, that sort of thing, and that kind of grit is what ultimately helps in winning hockey games. So you see these guys, you see the skilled side when you play against them, but I think seeing them up close is just how hard they work and the intensity and the grit that they have.
The NHL released a video right after the game of Marchand coming in, kind of chirping himself for his ice time, chirping you a little bit. What's his role in that locker room, and how much does that help in a group of players like this to have that guy like that in the room?
Yeah, I think it's really important. I mean, it's huge to have different personalities. I think especially a short-term event like this, the more guys can feel comfortable right away, the better. Marshy feels comfortable everywhere. That was just a typical day after a skate for him coming in the room. Yeah, I'm used to that, so that's fun. I mean, that's part of playing on a team and just being in a dressing room. So I love that about the game and obviously about events like this. You see those personalities come out in guys, but yeah, that's big to any team, I think.
What about going up against Mike Sullivan? I mean, he knows you better probably than anybody,
yeah.
And you know him probably better than anybody.
Yeah, definitely. Obviously, he's got a lot of belief in the guys there and the system and things like that. And, I've got to go out there and play my game and do what I need to do. So, yeah, that's just part of playing in tournaments like this. But there's a lot of respect there. And, ultimately we've got to go out there and do our job.
Why did you want to skate yesterday?
Sorry?
Why did you want to skate yesterday?
I was a little on the fence, and Nate was looking to go out, and I just thought Pete probably better off with a passer out there. So yeah, I decided to get out there with him. So he works hard. Obviously, he cares a lot about his game and making sure that he's doing everything he needs to do to get ready. And I wasn't gonna miss the opportunity to get out there and join him. So it was good to get out a little bit.
Even in the blizzard.
The edge, Sid, a little bit. Can you talk about because we know it's two really good teams, right, facing each other tomorrow.
Yeah.
But is there an advantage, a big advantage of playing at the Bell Center at home for your guys?
Yeah, it should give us a boost. I think you look at last game and the way we started. I thought it was a great start. We didn't play hesitant. We were on our toes. We used that energy, I think, to our advantage, and we'd like to do that again. They're sitting there saying, let's try to take the crowd out of it. Let's play our game. I mean, they're trying to do the exact opposite, but I think that's something that can definitely help us if we can use that energy for sure.
Sid, we know that Canada-U.S. relations are not the best politically right now. What do you make of the boos for the anthem?
I'm not going to get into that. I think we respect the anthems, and I'll leave it at that.
Sidney, in the context of your career, what does this game mean? And as you get older, and does these type of things mean more?
I haven't thought of it that much. As far as I think it's just it's a hockey game that you love to be a part of. No matter what experience you've had in the past. I think coming off a big win, with this group and hoping to keep building, that's the way I'm approaching it. It's a great opportunity, but I don't try to measure it against anything. I'm really excited for the challenge that we have, and like I said, I think our group needs to get better with every game, and this will be a good test for us.
You circle an area or two where you guys identify that maybe could have been better and needs to be better. Anything specific?
Jeez, I mean, I think any team playing their first game will tell you there's tons of things they want to clean up. I mean, breakouts, neutral zone. Offensively, I thought we did some good things. That's more instinctive. I think, D zone and neutral zone is where you have to, be in spots a little bit more and be on the same page. So I would say those two areas probably.
And you look at these practices today. I mean, there's a lot of technical stuff happening and stuff that might be almost more training camp kind of implementing stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I think, you look at the guys and just their ability to adapt and be in the right spots. So I think, part of that is trusting your instincts, but also being able to adjust quickly. And I think guys are all capable of that. So I think there was a good balance there of, relying on those instincts, but also, understanding that we need, some bit of structure in order to be predictable. And, I think that's gotten better and better, and we'll have to as we go on here.